All right, welcome to Creatives on Couches. My name's Max. I'm going to be your host for this evening. It's Creatives on Couches is a show where we interview, up-and-coming creatives in the New York area, all different kinds of artists, actors, writers, painters, photographers, and just, try and discuss what it means to be creative, the creative process, all the aspects, all the weird nuance that comes with, making it, whatever that means. My name's Max, and I'm a writer, an actor, a stand-up comedian, and a producer. Let's just go down the line and introduce ourselves and sort of tell the audience about our creative fields.
Hey mate, my name is Francis. I'm an actor, and I study at the William Esper Studio.
Hi, my name is Eva. I am a singer and an actor. I'm also studying at the William Esper Studio right now, and I'm here.
Hi, my name's Noor, and I'm also studying at the William Esper Studio. I'm an actor and a circus artist.
And I'm Scott, and I'm a writer, actor, and director.
Hey, I'm Glen. I'm a singer, actor, dancer, and a YouTube content creator.
So we have a various bevy of different kinds of multi-talented creative individuals. The question that we're going to be addressing on this episode is about jobs. All different aspects of having to work when you're trying to be a working artist. Let's just keep it conversational. Who wants to begin?
I'm gonna say, with pretty accurate certainty, that I have had the weirdest survival jobs of anybody here. I'm gonna make that a bet. So, when I first moved to New York City, my very first job was I worked at the Helen Hayes Theater for Rock of Ages. I worked at the bar, and I walked around the aisles selling beer and Jello shots.
Wow.
Now I give 6 and 7 hour walking tours of New York City. But the weirdest job, so I am a shirtless bartender / nude model for bachelorette parties. It's this company called the Artful Bachelorette. So they bring in a nude model for the bachelorette party, and then they teach the bachelorettes how to sketch. You're teaching them how to be creative, because it's not about they're not going to leave being better artists, but they're going to leave having more appreciation for the artistry that they already have.
Well, to piggyback off of that, I used to do merchandising for Disney theatricals, so I worked mainly on The Lion King. I also did Mary Poppins and The Little Mermaid, but we had the bartenders walking through the aisles. I had this gigantic basket of little Simba and Timon and Pumbaa dolls that were very overpriced. I don't know, it was weird because I got really good at selling stuff to people that they didn't need, but then also I felt really guilty about it. Anyway, it really got to me apparently, so I left that job. I also did hand out flyers though. I was one of the Chicago girls, so I would stand outside in character heels and would silently hand out flyers to anyone in Times Square, which has never made me want to lose my mind on people as much as any of the other jobs that I did.
Were people offer to just the worst to you? Or, because I'm not nice to them when I'm in Times Square.
No, yeah, well sometimes people would think that we were prostitutes or something weird.
Considering the
But those are the two that I needed to have lots of patience for.
Sure.
I've actually always been a teacher or a language instructor of some sort, and that's really been my main survival job, which I think is, it's kind of nice in one way, and it's also really shitty in another way, because being a teacher sucks. If you didn't know, you should go back in time and thank all of your teachers, because it's the worst job. But it's actually also really easy to take off, because you just ask for a substitute to get auditions and stuff. That's pretty nice. But also being a teacher, you don't really get paid very well, so I've always had to have other survival jobs. I feel I'm always grasping at straws for what's my next survival job, because I always end up hating them so much. That I don't want to keep doing it because I can't bear it anymore. It's not as badly as I guess standing in Times Square in heels with all those people would be actual hell on earth.
That sounds,
do
That's
that.
very accurate.
That's probably worse than any of the jobs I've ever had.
I actually came to New York to do comedy and writing, and then I actually stumbled into acting at a survival job, which is the opposite of what you're supposed to do.
Fuck this guy.
But the first job I ever had was I was hired by Gossip Girl to be Chuck Bass's hand double. So like I like
So
like
flash
weird,
them for the camera.
like weird
Beautiful.
like behind the scenes things like that. And then I mean I'll do some of that every now and then now. But I do like TV movie site tours on a bus. We don't walk.
Oh, okay.
And then I actually run like promotional marketing campaigns like across the country. So I would like have been in charge of like flyer passes and stuff like that, which is great because it gives you a lot of freedom though.
Yeah,
it really does. It really does. And I've been offered like real jobs and stuff, and I don't know if I want to do that or not. I mean, because you do have to give up so much by doing that. It's like that constant battle between like money and like future and security. And then
I used to bartend at like hotel bars. One of them was in LA, and that was like in Beverly Hills. So you met like, I mean, I've served like Zach Braff and like all these different random celebrities. And now the issue, of course, is it's nights, and I do a lot of stand-up comedy, which conflicts with nights, and it makes it difficult. So I right now I babysit. Basically, have the mentality of a child. So you know, I fit in well.
That's interesting, babysitting. Me, I think that one of the hardest jobs that I've done is, since I came here, is I had to travel around the United States, and I had to do big trucks, like move houses, take everything from a house and move boats, cars, everything, you name it, even mold. We had mold in the house, we had to take that too. It was like, it was mind-blowing. It was 100 degrees outside,
Oh
and
my
then
goodness.
we were just burning of heat, burning. But something that is staying in my mind, I remember a job that I had as a server in Atlanta. I was at a high-end place, all the famous people would come. Every day I would meet somebody new and just talk with them. But one day, I'm not gonna give her name because I don't want to use her name, but a very famous actress, she comes at the bar with her entourage, right? I went to her, I saw her table, and I went to the table, I said, may I help you with anything? Even though she had already a server, I said, may I help you? And she was like, yes, I would love a martini. And I said, you want a dirty martini? And I said, yes, I want a dirty martini. I was like, okay, this woman, I don't know what she wants. And then I went inside to take the drinks, and I did this like a turn. And then when I came outside, she said, Francis, are you a dancer? I said, yes, I am. She's like, let's dance right now. I said, oh, okay, let's dance. And it was raining outside, it was pouring, and we started dancing, and like everyone was taking pictures and videos. And that was, I didn't like that job, but the people that I met and the experience that I had with this actress, it was phenomenal. It was, yeah.
And how do you guys manage balancing and like your energy levels between having a real world job and then going home? How do you guys find ways to balance that?
I think
manage that?
the worst part is that I feel like I'm always working. I never
Yeah.
feel like I'm not working.
Yeah.
And so like tonight I'm gonna go home and I'm probably gonna work until like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I don't really like have weekends. And people who have regular jobs, they have this sort of like, we can just relax, we can have brunch, and we can just like go out and enjoy. And I think that in the creative field, that's the hardest thing to find. It's just like this like little peace of
And
mind.
make
Like,
it for yourself. Yeah.
because I'm always working. I really am.
Yeah.
In that same vein, I have found over the years that it is really nice for me to at least have like an evening a week of like just for me to like decompress.
Charge
and,
your
like,
battery.
you know, as an artist, like you need to keep yourself healthy, right?
Yeah.
No one's gonna pay for your health insurance. So I think that kind of putting time into you is really important.
So we're gonna do a speed round. If you had to do another job that wasn't your creative field, what would it be?
So I love flowers and I also love animals. So it would either be, I'd either be a botanist or I'd be a veterinarian.
This one's like kind of in my sights. That's part of the reason why I'm like what I'm shooting for with my YouTube is I want to be the guy that like gets paid to go to shit and
have
like
fun.
like hey Glenn, we're gonna bring you to like this like gay ski weekend and just host it and talk about it. Okay, that is like the dream. So
I have some-
anybody who wants to do that, like I'm available.
Always wanted to be a foreign diplomat.
I think I'd probably teach.
Yeah.
I went to college to be a teacher, and then I decided to be selfish.
I would go to places and I would clean things.
Okay.
Like that guy from the garbage, you know.
Dirty jobs?
Yeah, dirty jobs. I would love to do
Like
something like
Roe,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, great. Well, yeah, thank you for being a part of this. This has been Creatives on Couches. We're back again. We'll be back with other questions, other talking points about being creative, and just stay making things. All right, thanks.
So it says here on your resume you have a BA in musical theater and a minor in communications.
Yep, I know it's cliche, but I came to New York City to follow my dreams and be on Broadway, but I need to pay my rent first.
That is so
so great with you.
We love to hear that in job applicants, actually.
Right, yeah, because I have really good people skills, I've got great energy, and I've got really good creative problem solving.
Yeah, no, actually, we just don't have to worry about you quitting. That means you're hired.
Hey, can you cover my shift for me tomorrow? I have an audition.
That's actually really funny that you mentioned that. I was actually going to ask you if you could cover my shift for tomorrow. I also have an audition.
Hey, could one of you guys cover my shift tomorrow?
Let me guess, audition?
Hashtag actor struggle.
My mom's in the hospital.